creating online workshops like the workshop that you are participating in right now for Hoosier Writing Project is another use for Google Docs. This one uses the presentation feature, and so I've done a couple of things. Depending on what you want your workshop to look like or how detailed you want it, and how much interaction you want to have with it, I set my workshop up so that it can be viewed by anyone, anywhere, without me ever talking to them one-on-one, and so, or even in a group. So basically these workshops that I set up, they are self-contained. So anybody can get on and do them, and they don't need directions or anything. Everything is contained in the workshop. Depending on what you want to do with your students, you can have it this detailed so that it's self-contained, or you can just present small pieces of information for students to go through, give them the details up front, and then say, do this activity. However you want to use it, Google Docs is a great way to share online workshops. So I'll take you through really quickly how I started how I created this particular workshop, and I'll do it as a demo. So I'm going to stop the tape, go to my Google Docs, and show you how I made this. Okay, so I am here in my, whoops, just a sec, had it open. I'm here in my Google account, and you'll notice I have this guy up the top. I click Drive, and that gets me to my Drive account. These are all the documents that I have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new document. So I'm going to click Create, and I want it to be a presentation so that it's easy to organize and add things in there. I want to choose what I want it to look like. And then I'm going to create it. So I'll say workshop demo. And then I'm going to add a new slide. And add this. Okay, now if I want to add slides from one that I've done already, I can insert and go to import slides. So I can find, let's do the Live Finders one. I go to this old presentation, and I can pull any of these slides up. So if I wanted to make one that resembles one that I've already made, I can select all the slides and then import them, and then I will have all the slides, and I just change whatever's in here. And that's how I created all the videos, or all the workshops, to look the same. What also I can do is just pick particular ones. So click None. Let's say I want this one. I want my table of contents and my introduction. So let's say I just want those three. So I'll import those slides. That takes a second. And then it'll import those three slides into my new presentation. Then what I can do is, get rid of the survey, I can go through and show you what I've done. So I've got my how to view the document, and these are all the same. So I've got this video here. Okay, so that one shows up there. I've got my table of contents, and this one is cool. For table of contents, I've actually added links within the content slide to go to different things. So if we go to the introduction, see how this is a different color? It's gray. If I click that, it takes me to slide 5. Okay, and so if I was in, if I was in presentation mode, sorry, and I want to go here, it goes to the introduction, just like that. And so I can tell that this link right here will take me to the introduction right here. So here's how you would do that. Let me go ahead and move this slide down here so I have a slide 6, and I'll add something on the content. So here before the introduction, or actually I'll just put it afterwards, it doesn't matter where. If I say blank slide, and then I go and highlight it, and I go to insert link. Alright, now when I try to scroll down, I can't see it. If this happens to you, here's how you fix it. go to Page, and Zoom, and you want to just make it a little bit smaller, make your screen smaller. Then you can see when I scroll down, we've got the slides in the presentation. So I'm going to link it to a slide in the presentation. Okay, and then it brings up all my slides, and I want to link it to slide 5, this blank slide right there. So I click there, and then apply. And now, when I click, I get to, when I click here, I get to this slide. Okay, so that's how I made my contents, my table of contents, so that you can click on each of these links and go directly to that piece. That's how I made that table of contents. So now if I go to slide 5 and I want to add a video. Now I add videos that I've already made, and I make my videos with Screencast-O-Matic, and I'm going to go to my page of videos, and I'm just going to grab this one. So I'm going to copy that URL. I've posted all of my videos to YouTube. It just makes it super simple. So I post that to YouTube, I copy that link, and then to insert a video, you go Insert, Video, and then it asks you if you want to do a video search. If you want to search YouTube, you type in a topic to find a video, but I already have the video I want, so I want to do it by the URL. So I paste my YouTube URL right here, and then my document comes up, and so I hit select, and it pulls up my video, and then I position it where I want it. Get here. Oops. Make it fill the screen. Beautiful. And then I've got that video in my slide. So those are the tools that I use to create this workshop. I use Screencast-O-Matic as my video tool, and then I posted to YouTube. Okay, got my own YouTube channel. I used a table of contents and links to each of the slides, or each set of slides. I've got my inserted slides so that I can make the same looking workshops over and over and over again. I can insert those slides, and basically that's it. Now, if you were doing this for a class, you wouldn't have to post the entire thing all at once. Because it's a Google Doc, you can keep adding to it, and as you add, all the changes go directly to the drive, and so anybody that has access will see the changes as you're making them. And so you can start with a Google Doc workshop that has 1 or 2 slides, and every day you can add a new slide to it, and you can just keep on going and keep building it and building it until you have all of the slides that you need. You can do it as you're going, so if you want to keep your presentations or your workshops very fluid, very mobile, it's very easy to do with Google Drive, and that's how you create a workshop.